Hey, what's up guys? Phillip Thomas here, and it is January 28th. That means it's time for another vendor reset. I want to say before we get into the videos, thank you guys for the support on the channel. I can't say it enough, and thank you to those who are posting these videos in your Discords. It's showing. The channel is just growing, and it's amazing, so thank you guys so much. Speaking of Discords, if you guys ever want to do raids with us, there's a link in the description for our Discord, Shade HQ, and we do raids every Thursday night and Saturday night, and you guys are more than welcome to jump in and carry us. So thank you guys for doing that. Check that out. My Twitter is right here too. Let's not waste any more time and get into this video. Okay, first up we have the P90 with 11k base damage, measured, distance, and rooted. Then the G36C with 12k base damage, strained, allegro, and transmission. I like those talents. The 586 Magnum with 29k base damage, fast hands, stable, and stop, drop, and roll. Next up we have the Badger Tough Bag with 5.5% total armor, 3.5 crit chance, 12k health, and 304 skill power. Then the Sokolov Chest Piece, we have 4% crit chance, 19k armor, 4.5 weapon damage, and 7% headshot damage with hard hitting. The offensive mod, we have 1.5% weapon damage, 1.5% headshot damage, and 2% crit range. That's actually a really good offensive mod, especially if you're doing the raid with the marksman build with Nemesis. You could just stack those. Next up, the hollow point bullets that do 117.3 damage for the drone feed slot. And finally, the turret with 83.5% skill haste in the housing slot. I would definitely look into the offensive mod, 1.5, 1.5, and 2 crit range. Again, if you're doing something for the raid, or a marksman build, this would be a good thing to stack. That's going to do it for this first vendor. We're going to shoot on over to the clan vendor. Alright, we made it to the clan vendor. Let's see what he's got. Starting off with the hardwired gloves, 23k armor, 66 skill power, and 4% crit chance. We tip of the spear pads, 28k armor, and 6% crit chance. The ACR with 12k base damage, eyeless, accurate, and rooted. The Super 90 shotgun with 99k base damage, optimist, optimized, and in rhythm. The snub nose has 46k base damage, sadist, optimized, and double duty. The Petrov defense has 23k armor, 2% pistol damage, 3% LMG damage, and 2% assault rifle damage with precise. The Providence holster has 245 skill power and 13k health on kill. The Sokolov holster has 4% crit damage, 186 skill power, and 16% skill haste with filler up. The utility mod is 77 skill power, 119 to drone skill power, and 159 to hive skill power. The shield mod is 83.2% skill haste, pretty great rate there. The hive is going to give you 61% radius, so if you missed out on the 90 and the 71%, grab this one here. And finally, the chem launcher is 85.6% damage. I would definitely grab the skill haste for the shield as well as the radius for the hive. That's going to do it for the clan vendor. We're going to shoot on over to the theater. Alright guys, we made it over here to the theater. Let's see what he's got. We're going to start off with the black market shotgun with 82k base damage, spike, distance, and transmission. Next up, the LVOAC rifle with 26k base damage. That's great base damage. The rifleman, extra, and protected reload. The Richard Kreiser gloves are going to be 3% rifle damage and 3 crit chance with 10% crit chance with surgical talent there. The China pads are going to have 6% crit chance with patience. The defensive mod is going to be 5k health, 963 armor regen, and 7% skill health. The Seeker Mine is going to be 114.9 skill haste. I like that skill haste. The Ballistic Shield is going to be 58.5% health, and the Firefly is going to have 287 skill power, and you can put that in any of the slots. I would definitely grab the skill haste as well as the health for the shield, and this rifle is actually really good because it's got really high base damage and good talents. So that's going to do it from the theater, and we're going to shoot on over to the campus. Alright guys, we're over here at the campus. Let's see what she's got. Starting off with the M44 with 102k base damage, vindictive, stable, and greased. The military M60E4 with 17k base damage. That's almost perfect base damage with close and personal, optimized, and cannon. The Sokolov mask is going to have 19% damage to elites, 155 skill power, and 35k health on kill with trauma. The China Light holster has 239 skill power and 8% crit chance. The utility mod is going to be 89 skill power, 132 chem launcher skill power, and 118 seeker skill power. The chem launcher is going to have 51.9% burn strength, so that's really good for you guys running pyro. The internal storage for the hive is going to be 48.9% charges, and the pulse is going to be a 22.2% radius boost. I would definitely grab this LMG. It almost has a perfect roll on this, as well as the charges and the burn strength. That's going to be my picks from here. But if you're an LMG person, that's almost perfect. With close and personal, that's great. Optimize is always good on these, and then you could just reroll cannon for, you know, protected reload or whatever you want to put there. So that's going to do it from here. Let's get on over to the DZs and see what they have. Alright guys, as always, we are going to start in DZ West. Let's see what he's got. Alright, we are going to start off with the Tactical Super 90 with 88k base damage, Sadist, Jazz Hands, and Zen. Next up, the Lightweight M4 with 22k base damage, Ignited, Stable, and Everlasting. Really high base damage for the Lightweight M4. Next up, the Araldi Holdings Gloves, 8% shotgun damage with kneecap that applies bleed for 30 seconds every 10 seconds. I'm actually, this one's growing on me. The Alps Summit knee pads have 177 skill power and 50% skill duration. The defensive mod is 5k health, 11% blind resistance, and 17% disorient resistance. Next up is the Seeker Mine. It's got 218 skill power. You can put that in any slot. The Ballistic Shield has 75.9% health, and the Firefly has 250 skill power. Again, this lightweight M4 has great base damage, and Ignited and Stable and Everlasting. Those are decent talents as well, especially if you're doing a Ignited build, a Fireman build, as well as the shotgun damage and talent for the Araldi Holdings. Let's shoot on over to DZ South and see what they got over there. Alright guys, we are in DZ South and it's raining, so let's see what she's got. We're going to start off with the MP5A2 with 12k base damage, Spiked, Accurate, and Cannon. Followed up by the FAMAS with 10k base damage, Steady-Handed, Jazz Hands, and Double Duty. And then the big boy, the D50 with 46k base damage, Strained, Distance, and Zen. Followed up by the 511 Tactical Backpack with 2.5% crit chance, 407 skill power, and 4.5 crit damage with capacitive and hard hitting. The Alps chest piece has 15.5% headshot damage and 12.5 crit chance. I love that crit chance. And unstoppable force. The offensive mod, give me a good one. 2% weapon damage, 3% crit chance, and 2% crit damage. This is perfect. Stock up on these right here because it's hard. Personally, for me, it's hard to get crit chance with crit damage. So this is definitely one I'll be stocking up on myself. The drone has 251 skill power, and that can go into all the slots. And finally, the carbon fiber barrel, which is 55.9% health, and that goes into the targeting slot. That's going to do it from DZ South. Let's shoot up to DZ East and see what they got. Alright guys, we are here in DZ East. I want to take the time again to thank you guys for supporting the videos. If you're finding the information useful, give it a thumbs up and I'll keep making them. Let's see what we have in DZ East. Alright, we are starting off with the Paratrooper SVD with 46k base damage, Spiked, Accurate, and Recharged. The Black Market 4774E is 12k base damage, Ignited, Distance, and Stop, Drop, and Roll. The Badger Tough Mask has 3% health, 13k health, and 19% hazard protection. I like that. The Y'all Gear holster is 215 skill power and 10% crit chance. The utility mod is 39 skill power, 3% poison duration, and 3% disrupt duration. That's not very high at all. The chem launcher is 72.2% heal. I like that. The hive has 70.3 extra damage. That's really high as well. And finally, the pulse is 129.8 skill haste. I would grab one of those. I would grab one of those, and I would grab one of those. I would skip that. The Badger Tough has really high health rolls and 3% health. I would probably grab one of those. The Black Market has almost a perfect base damage roll, and then this also has a really high base damage roll. So everything really in DZ East is worth grabbing except for this utility mod. That's just trash, but they all can't be winners, right? So thank you guys so much for supporting the videos. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. You guys have been really awesome again, supporting the channel and helping me grow. I can't thank you guys enough. I will be doing a Thieves Den video here as well, and I will get that posted up right after this one. And again, raids are Thursdays and Saturdays. I hope to see you guys there. There's a link in the description for the Discord. My Twitter handle is right here. I love it when you guys reach out, and I will see you guys on Thursday for the raid.